Okay, guys, welcome to the channel, guys. Today, I'm going to keep it short and snappy. We're going to be ranking EFL League One club badges. A weekend of football, which we're not going to, so I thought I'd bring you a little something to prime your weekend. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy, guys. Okay, guys, so starting in alphabetical order, we start with the Yorkshire side, Barnsley. And I must say, on first glance, this is a nice badge. It's simple, and it's certainly stuck to like Barnsley's heritage because I think what we can see is two miners on the on Yorkshire grassland. They've got a badge in between them. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that badge is, but I like the red, the white. Obviously we've got the year to establish, and then we have the crest. So on first glance, this is a decent badge. This is certainly one of the better badges on this list. And to kickstart, I'm going to put this where it rightfully belongs in decent. Because yeah, I don't really think you can go wrong with it. It doesn't quite hit perfection yet. Okay, so up next we've got Birmingham City, and fun fact about this badge, if I'm correct, a child actually designed this in a competition, and this is the chosen badge, and it's certainly an interesting badge because we've got the crest, like it's almost like a ribbon. We've got a globe, and then we've got an old-fashioned football. So it's one of the more interesting badges. Obviously, you have got the blue and the white, but if I'm being honest, I'm not a fan of this badge. I think it looks very messy. It's just a bit weird at the end of the day. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, no respect to the child that made this, but it does not sit right with this badge. So no offense to any Birmingham fans, but I'm gonna rank this as an eyesore. No disrespect to Birmingham fans, but this is just not what this badge is for me. Next up, guys, we've got the Tangerines, who are otherwise known as Blackpool, and for their badge, they've got certainly an interesting badge. They've got the Lancashire sort of crest with the orange, and then obviously got the crest on the outside. It's basic, it's simple. It's got a little seal representing the seaside. If I'm being honest, it reminds me a lot of the Lancashire council symbol. That's what it reminds me of, if I'm being completely honest. So it's just again, it's one of them. It's not the best looking badge to look at. I mean, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to rank this as an eyesore because again, it just doesn't sit right with me at all. But yeah, don't hold it against me. Okay, up next we've got Bolton Wanderers, obviously the hardship rivals of Wigan. So I'm going to try not to be biased with this. It's actually quite nice badge, to be fair. They've done a good job. Obviously, you've got the BWFC as the crest, and then you have the Lancashire Rose at the bottom of the ribbon. It is a good badge. It's simple. It's nice. It's quite a friendly badge. I think there's nothing wrong with it at all. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm going to put this in decent because I think Bolton's done a really good job with this badge. It's changed a bit over the years, but this current one is a decent one. Okay, well, next we've got Bristol Rovers, and this is another interesting badge. I'm not sure if I like it or I don't like it. We've got an admiral in the middle of the badge. Obviously you've got Bristol Rovers on the side. You've got the year they were founded, and then you have the blue and the white. I think the admiral. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really sure what that's a reference to. I'm gonna guess it's to do with history, but it's certainly a decent badge. I think it's more friendly than the others. It certainly stands out a bit more. I think it's got a bit of good context to it. So I'm gonna put this in mid because I don't think it's great, but it's not bad at the same time. It's just next we've got the Brewers, otherwise known as Burton Albion. Now this is a very weird badge for me because we have what looks like a tennis ball in the middle, followed by a cutout of a man kicking a football with BA written over it. So that for me straight away, that's just it's not the best looking. But then obviously you have got the traditional yellow and black of Burton. So I couldn't really say much more about it, to be honest. It's not great. It's not the worst. So I think I'm gonna generally put this in mid because I think it probably deserves better than that. But based on I think the colours. I like the colours of it, so I'm gonna put it in mid. Okay, up next we've got Cambridge United. Not too much to say about this one really. It's very basic. It's a football with their initial and then there's a little castle. I want to say a castle in the background. I mean, obviously you got the crest at the bottom. It's okay. There's not much more I can say about it. I think it's quite boring to be honest. I think I mean, it's not relevant to the town really, is it? No. So or city even. Sorry, city should I say? But I certainly think this could do a lot better. I think they probably could do a bit more of a new badge because this one's not hitting it for me. So I'm going to put this as an eyesore because it's just the most boring badge I think I've seen so far on the list. Up next, guys, we've got Charlton Athletic, and this badge it's simple, but there's a bit more going on with it, guys. The colours, and I think obviously we have got the main thing, which is a man holding a dagger or a knife, if you want to call it. So obviously that does. I mean, there's no context, so I couldn't tell you what that is, but it's certainly interesting. It makes you think, I suppose. I like the red and the white of this the traditional colours of Charlton. On first glance, actually, it looks a bit like a record. The way the and the black overlays it in a circular shape. But then you got obviously you got the crest. I think this is a good badge. I'm not gonna lie, this is certainly going in decent tier for me because I don't really think there's much wrong with it to be honest. It stands out and it's decent. So yeah. Okay, next guys, we've got newly promoted Crawley Town, and this badge it's a bit it's a bit weird. It's not great really. Obviously you have the Red Devils, their nickname, but you've got a badge which has had a lot going on. We've got Crawley Town FC at the top, and we've got different layers of different things on. I think we've got a devil in one, we've got a football, we've got writing, and then we've got some sort of logo. There's a lot going on for my liking. I think they probably are due a new badge. So yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to put this in eyesore because there's too much going on for my liking. It's a bit of an eyesore. So yeah. All right, guys. Up next, we've got Exeter City FC, and it's another interesting badge. I like the way the crest sort of blends red and black, and then obviously, and then the badge also blends two colours. We've got what looks like two unicorns holding a badge. So interesting. I'm sure there's some sort of context to that, to history, but I'm a historian, so I can't really say much more about it. If I'm being honest. But it's certainly an interesting match. I think we've got a lot. I mean, there's a lot going on, but there's not as much as like on the likes of Crawley. So yeah, I think I've ranked this match quite highly. I'm going to put this in decent. I like it. I like the colours. I like the combination and the blend, and I like the yeah the logo. So yeah. Okay, up next we've got the Terriers, otherwise known as Huddersfield Town, and almost with our Terriers, their badge does have two Terriers as like their nickname. So it's been renewed. Their old badge was I think it's a bit similar, but they I think it was 2019 they renewed their badge, and this one's much better in my opinion. I think there's a bit more going on. I like the way the Terriers on the top. You got the ribbon sort of coming down, and then you have obviously the emblem and the crest. It's a good badge. It's certainly a lot going on, but in a good way. I like the blue and the white. Good colours to have used. This for me, I'm gonna put this once again in decent. I've seen many worse badges. This one's not a bad one. So yeah, that's the way I'm going to feel. Okay, guys. Up next, we've got Leighton Orient, and this badge is quite interesting. Again, a team based down south. They've got what looks like two Welsh dragons. I mean, obviously it probably isn't, but that's what it looks like. There's football in the middle. We've got the crest and the year they were founded. It's not bad, but it's just a bit. I don't know what it is, but something about it which I'm not a fan of. I think it's the use of two dragons. I think one might have been more ideal. I think the use of twos have done it a little bit. In terms of ranking, I'm probably going to put this in mid. It's not horrendous, but it's not at all great at the same time. So yeah, that's the way I'm putting Leighton Orient. All right, next guys, we've got Lincoln City, and another team that have had a bad renewal in recent years. This one is just basic. It's literally just a devil doing some sort of interesting dance. I'm not sure really what the context is, but it's an eyesore. I'm sorry, guys. It's just to have a badge with no writing on it and just a devil, I don't think you can just that really. I think the fans should be quite disappointed with that. I mean, it's certainly opposing to look at because it is quite scary in its own way, quite disgusting at the same time. But yeah, this for me is going right where it belongs in eyesore. It's a horrible badge. So yeah, Lincoln City, get it sorted. Okay, up next, guys, we've got the mighty Mansfield. They themselves have got a very interesting badge. I like, as a neutral, I like the colours yellow and blue. Not many teams I've sort of used them colours in recent years, so this is a rare exception. Obviously, you have the MFTC in the middle as well as Stag, and I think Stags in badges they look quite nice. They look traditional, they look British. That's what we're about in the league in the EFL. So yeah, this is a good badge. I'm gonna rank this. I'm gonna rank this in perfection. Honestly, I think this is a gorgeous badge. I think as a club, it's a great badge to have. So yeah, the first team on the list in perfection, in my opinion, it's lovely. Yeah, up next we've got Northampton Town. They've got an interesting badge. I don't know much about Northampton, but from this badge, it looks like we've got a fireplace, and then we have a dragon, and it looks like a lion squabbling over something. We have the grass and the stone at the bottom. We've got the crest, the use of the navy, what's it, tartan and green. It's a decent badge. I think it's not the worst badge. However, I do think there's a little bit too much going on. Really, I think the colours are okay, but the rest of the badge, yeah, I'm not a big fan to be honest. I'm gonna rank this in probably gonna edge for mid because I think, well, as I say, there's just too much going on for my liking. So yeah, Northampton, you're getting a mid ranking. Right, up next, guys, we've got Posh, or shall I say, Peterborough United, and this is quite a nice badge. I like the colours again. They've got the blue and the white, a bit of grey there here and there. They've got obviously the fan at the bottom. They've got, I'm not sure what it is, but I think it might be dragons holding a good crest, and it's certainly a good badge. This is another really nice badge. Is it perfection? Not really. It's missing something for me. I don't know what it's missing, but it's just missing a little bit more usage of stuff. So I'm going to put this in decent. It's certainly a decent badge, but it's not quite perfection. Right, guys, we're about halfway through now. Up next, we've got Reading. Interesting badge. Don't hate it, but I don't like it at the same time. I mean, a lot of colours. We've got white, red, and blue. We've got quite a good combination. We've even got a bit of yellow in the middle with the old-fashioned football. It's obviously we have four shapes in the middle, which we've got blue and white, and we have two. I think we've got a crown, and then is it a dog or something? Maybe a lion. I'm not sure. But again, obviously the crest and you got founded, but by no means is this a great badge. I think there's a bit too much going on for like him. I think it belongs rightfully in mid. I'm not a big fan. So yeah, no offense to Reading, but yeah, not a fan. Okay, next guy we've got Yorkshire side, Rotherham United, and this actually is interesting badge. I'm going to presume that there's something to do with windmill and Rotherham because on their badge we've got a football and a windmill. It's basic, but it's obviously catching the culture and the heritage of Rotherham, what the town's all about. So yeah, I like this badge. Obviously we've got the traditional red and white and the colours. This badge is going decent. It's a good badge. By no means perfect, or by no means awful. It's a good badge. It's not bad. Okay, as up next, we've got Shropshire side, Shrewsbury, and this is a badge which it's mixed feelings really. We've got the name, we've got Latin. I think it's Florete Salopia. I couldn't tell what that means. I'm going to presume it's to do with the best, or what these Latin phrases usually mean in football. But yeah. And after the badge itself, we've got three. What I want to say is, what's it? Dogs maybe in the middle. We've got the year they were founded. It's a good badge. I think the blue, we've got the dark blue, the white, and the lighter blue, which obviously is the traditional colours of Shrewsbury. By no means a nice badge. I think there's again a bit too much going on. I mean, the use of the three dogs is a bit of an eyesore. I'm gonna put this personally. I'm gonna put this in eyesore. I'm not a big fan of the badge. So yeah, sorry to Shrewsbury fans. Okay, guys, 5 to go, and up next we've got Stevenage FC. Stevenage actually have a good badge. They updated it again not long ago. I like the stag in the middle, the red, the white. This is a good badge. I don't know what it is. It's semantic, guys. I think stags and badges, they look really good. They give it a nice vibe, and that's something that I'm all about in football badges. So I'm gonna edge and I'm gonna put this in perfection because I think the use of stags is just something I like. I'm not sure why, but yeah, it gives the badge a lovely, unique feel to it. So yeah, you're welcome. Okay, guys. Up next we've got Manchester side, Stockport County, and this is a good badge. Another really good badge. I think the blue and the white, a colour that I like in football kits. I think we've got a lot good on the middle. I want to say it's something to do with Manchester origin. We've got a logo. We've got, I think it's maybe a cat, maybe on this side. Don't judge me, guys. I don't really know because it's difficult to make out on some of these badges. But yeah, this is a good badge. This is certainly one of the nicest badges I've seen today. I think this certainly belongs in perfection. I'm not gonna lie. I think there's nothing wrong with it. I don't say anything wrong with it. So yeah, Stockport County getting perfection, 13 perfection. I'm surprised I put so many. I personally thought I'd edge between decent and mid more, but no, we've got 3 teams in perfection. So yeah. Okay, guys. Would you believe it? Who's next? It is Wigan Athletic. Up the ticks, guys. Obviously, my club. This is a difficult one to rank, really, because I'm personally not a huge fan of our bad. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's quite basic. It's quite bland. It's quite basic. We've got Wigan Athletic on top. In the middle, we've got a tree, and underneath, we've got 1932, the year we were founded. Am I a big fan? Not really, but because it's my team, I feel like I have to sort of give them a bit of credit. So I'm going to rank Wigan in decent because by no means the nicest badge, but it's not an awful badge. But I do think we could probably have chosen a bit more because yeah, it's a bit basic really. I'm not too sure what the tree really represents, although I do know that obviously we've got the blue and the white additional colours, and we've got 2 footballs in the ends. Yeah, by no means great, but by no means awful. So yeah, honest rank to my club, no bias intended. So yeah. Okay, 2 to go, and the first of the 2 is Wrexham, and a good badge. It certainly pays attention to Wales and the Wales link. But we've got 2 dragons in the middle. We've got also the football. We've got a little bit going on at the top. I want to say it's a crown maybe, but it's a good badge. We've got a good blend of colours. We've got green, reds. We've got bright. We've got a bit of yellow in there. It's certainly one of the better badges in terms of colour combination. I think it's not too much going on. This is a good badge for me. It's going decent. It's not quite perfection, but it's decent. It's not a bad badge at all. So yeah, there you go for Wrexham. Okay, up next, guys, we've got the final team of the video. We've got Wycombe Wanderers. We've got dark blue. We've got a little bit of light blue. We've got Swan in the middle, which is hooked to something. So I couldn't tell you what the relevance is. I mean, I'm guessing Wycombe full of swans, but I don't know if that's true or not. But yeah, for this badge, I think I think there's certainly a nice little unique feel to it. It's basic, it's simple, but it's not over the top. And there's enough good on to make a good grade. So for this far badge, I'm gonna rank it in decent because by no means is it awful badge. It's got good potential in it. So yeah, guys, there is my honest reaction, guys, of all 24 EFL League One clubs. I'm sure we will do Premier League, Championship, League Two at some point, but that is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little Saturday afternoon / evening video. And yeah, guys, I hope it's better your weekend if you can't attend football. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you can hit 20 likes, that'll be massively appreciated, guys. Me being Charlie, I will see you all next time.